What a strong and handsome officer you are, kind Septimus. You must have fought many a battle, am I right? In fact, I bet you're a real war hero.
Oh.
If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become. Why is she keeping those on hand anyhow? Sentimental reasons? If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
As good as a new penny. On the mend!
Ah, so that's what that did. Bloody dagger. Could this have been involved in the crime?
Assure me, dear Septimus, that you haven't been fighting those awful orcs. I can't bear—
The hunter returns!
I hope you are here to shop rather than... So, what piece? Perhaps it is you who should explain your presence in my cellar. What'll you think of next? Accusing me of bashing him over the head with a frying pan?
Lonesome, spiritless, perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim.
Performers, showmen, show all of them. Cyseal, what you're made of.
Have some pity.
Sorry, sir.
Attention! About face!
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do anything.
Oh! Yes? Well, have you found any incriminating... So, you found a blooded knife in Esmeralda's cellar. Guess you can scratch the top candidate off your list of cliched clues, then. Not it was stolen? Gods, what a... Yes. Well, I assume it hasn't crawled back to its grave. So have you found any suspect? Evelyn? Must you suspect the mayor? Dear me, you couldn't be further from the mark if you let...
Hey, Tulls, I think that was an insult.
Don't pay attention to the beast, Furious. You'll only encourage it.
Recruits, that was sloppier than Cysealian stew. Again!
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
Any real damage? You're joking. I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
Ah, come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.
The face, Furious. She bit me in the face.
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
Ugly'll be the least of it. The beast looks rabid.
In that case, you'll have the pleasure of putting her down yourself.
I wish for you to try it, Screech woman.
The beast speaks? So you've half a brain behind that feral maul, have you?
The cretin's question crossed her lips and aped an air of aptitude.
Hey, Tull, I think that was an insult.
Don't pay attention to the beast, Furious. You'll only encourage it.
Sir, no, sir.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Did someone leave an oven door open? Oh, there's my pepper. Did it sprout legs and run away?
I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things.
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be lining your pockets.
Looking good.
reward money won't be lining your pockets.
Greetings, traveler. What's in a name, dear friend? You mean you have steal you by following her instructions? Go on the path.
Challenging the fabled wizard of Hunter's Edge.
Fortune? Ha! He should be so lucky as to be defeated by Alistair the Great.
They say he's privy to ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt.
Ah, hello. I suppose you're here to viciously interrogate me for information I don't... Yes, she and I have a... As easy as it would be, Jake and Esmeralda had no great affection for each other. Which one? I've written Esmeralda more works of lyrical mastery than I can count. All that letter proves is my devotion. Which one? I've written Esmeralda more works of lyrical mastery than I am the Duke of Ferrell. It's very tragic news. Ah, hello. I suppose you're here to viciously interrogate me for information I don't... Which one? Yes, she... As easy as Jake and Esmeralda had... Which one? I've written as... It's very tragic news. I am...
You'll be concerned enough when you realize that reward money won't be lining your pockets.
Delicious goldfish! Yours for a scrap of gold each!
Toe of snake, wing of worm, broom spice. Ah, gracious patron, I see your tired eyes looking a bit teary. I've just the potion for that. Or would you prefer a toasty fire spell to dry those vapours? Ah, gracious, dearest customer, I've never seen an aura so plagued by ether. Thank Astarte, I've just the earth scroll to ground you. My, what a strong and handsome officer. The hunter returns. I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth. So, what piece of irrefutable evidence are you about to present? The Starstone? Do you mean to imply he collected...
about setting up the perfect crime.
Esmeralda has interesting taste in literature.
Come on! Come on! Can't you hear the stage calling you?
Have some pity.
Excellent! Let's keep it that
Sorry,
way.
sir.
Those boots will embarrass a bridge troll. Get to shining, recruits!
Sorry, sir.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
You! Again! Yes? Well, have you found any? The knife, the book, the letter. They seem harmless enough by themselves, but in conjunction they do paint a pretty grim picture. Fine then. If you are certain she did it, then I shall have Esmeralda. Surely you have It was stolen. Yes, yes. Well, I assume it hasn't crawled back to its grave. So have you found any?
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real
Get to
damage.
shining, recruits!
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private?
Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
Ugly will be the least of it. The beast is more.
Oh, unawares. Oh, catch me, for I might faint. The hunter returns! I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth. So, what piece of Oh, that horrid tome of ill repute. It isn't mine, it was. But all of it is circumstantial. Over the last few months, it all began the day he met Evelyn, Master Theliron's apprentice. She healed him of what we all believe to be a fatal wound he suffered hunting boars. I think he became obsessed by her, or obsessed by the secrets I just know she holds. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if she belongs to that sect. You know, to those who worship a goddess without name and practice. I never liked her from the moment I met her. She hails from Silverglen, a village in the forest north of Cyseal. How she made it past the undead without a legion escort. If anyone killed my Jake, it must be her. She had her claws in him for many long months, and finally she must have cut too deeply. So tell me, Septimus, would your wife or...
Dearest, I'm just doing my duty, you know, for the Legion.
Well, you certainly are my hero, the rock upon which I may rest my weary...
Have some pity.
Those boots are embarrass a bridge troll. Get to signing recruits.
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir.
You, again. Whom would you have the Legion arrest?
Arrest her. 3 pieces of evidence.
Agreed.
I remain skeptical, but even then, the rather flimsy proof you...
Hey, Cal, I think that was an insult.
Don't pay attention to the beast, Various. You'll only encourage it.
Attention! About this! To the barracks! March!
Now I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
Esmeralda, ma'am. I am here by order of Captain Aureus to arrest you for the murder of your husband, Jake. Please follow me, for I must escort you to prison.
What? This is preposterous! A travesty of justice! I am innocent!
I am not here to judge, only to execute my orders, ma'am. Please don't make a fuss so I won't be forced to shackle you.
Very well. I shall accompany you peacefully. But know, sir, that you are leading a guiltless woman into darkness and destitution. Gods forgive you this trespass.
Embarrass a bridge troll. Get to signing recruits.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, Private?
Sir, no, sir.
Ah, the Source Hunter. Certainly looks like his wife is responsible for his demise. but I don't believe for an instant that she acted alone. Surely you have exhausted all the evidence that was to be found? No? It was stolen? Yes. Why, she vanished into thin air, did she?
Sir, you're under arrest for complicity in the murder of Councillor Jake. Please follow me.
What? That's insane. I would never.
Sir, please come quietly, or I'll have to forcefully subdue you.
Fine. There's no need for that. But you must know
I'll thank you to take a step in another direction.
Have you talked to that witch of an Evelyn yet? She's the instigator of all this mayhem. I just know it. I never liked her from the moment I met her. She hails from Silverglen, a village in the forest north of Cyseal. How she made it past the undead without a legion escort. If anyone killed my Jake, it must be her. She had her claws in him for many long months, and finally she must have—
It isn't, you rat! You...
Sorry, sir.
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
Any real damage? Are you joking? I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for life.
Come on with the dramatics. It's not as bad as all that.
Sorry, sir.
Face furious. She bit me in the face.
Look on the bright side. Everyone knows the ugly soldiers are the most ferocious.
Ugly'll be the least of it.
an 8 air of aptitude.
Hey, come. I think that was an insult.
Don't be a Sorry, sir.
You think that's funny, private?
Sir, no, sir.
You don't think it's infected, do you?
Come on now, I pulled her off you before she could do any real damage.
Do the barracks!
Performers, showmen, show all of them. Cyseal.
If I understood the situation correct, the woman is clearly no sorcerer. How could she, based on your evidence, have committed what was obviously a murder by magic? It pains me to see someone innocent of source jailed for a crime so sinister.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Right you are. Once we find the real darkness behind this...
Delicious dogfish. Yours first.
But if one were to reduce the quantity of skull dust by a percentage of 2, perhaps the stability could...
Oh, a source hunter. Imagine that.
But, no matter. Even if it couldn't spare its heartiest specimen, I'm sure the Order sent the individual with the neck...
Me?
Why, it was I who cured the Duchess of Arata of her unslakable thirst. Simple. Not to mention that it's been my guidance that has permitted my apprentice Evelyn to make quite a name for us. Far be it from her to tell her master what in the seventh name she's up to. The girl flew from here like she just heard the location of the Philosopher's Stone. She even left her pouch. She usually keeps it within sight. I'd try her house, for starters. It's not far from here. I'll mark the location on your map. Those men hardly long for this world. What's taking Tenderfoot so long?
If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
Far.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Ain't straight, ain't true. Harris by the cousins. Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots. No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
I mustn't have used it correctly.